Folks, I did this problem in the lab today, so I would also like to create a video clip on it and make it available to you if you want to look at it in more detail. So the plan is to create a mannequin like that and stand in front of it, where this mannequin is steering that wheel. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's not worry about dimension. Go ahead and create a product file. And immediately I will save this thing. So file, save management, save as. I have a folder here called March 17. It's going to go in there. So I'll call it steering mannequin. Okay. To make my job easier, what I'm going to do is first insert a, uh, a mannequin. So we go to start, ergonomic design and analysis, human builder, and here is where you insert a new mannequin. Will the further product is that product. There's only one product here. Don't have much choice, and you can give it a name. So call it uh, uh, steering man. That's in case you have many mannequins in the same model. You want to name them. 50 percentile, and then let's make it a Canadian. That's fine. So if I insert a part here, the uh, global coordinate system for that part is going to be placed at the foot. Okay, so now we're going to go. I'm not going to worry about the position of these position of the hands and things like that. So I'm going to say insert a new part in there, and we'll call it the wall. Right click properties, properties wall, and wall, and we say okay, and let's double click on it. uh, so on a convenient plane, I will make it this exit plane. I will sketch on it something that looks like that wall that we have. So for example, something like this. Exit. And we're going to pad this thing in both directions. All right. And we say, okay. Now the steering section is going to go on that wall. So on that plane, on that vertical plane, I will draw a circle and we make a pocket through it. Exit and make a pocket. Let me see for a second. Where is that thing? Let's make it all the way to the last. There we are. Okay, so and then we're going to do the steering section. So double click on it, insert a new part in there. And I will call this thing right click properties, wheel. Oops, wheel and wheel. Say okay. Okay. Let's make it. So double click on that. On a convenient plane. On that plane, I will sketch. Why don't I project that circle? Did I do that? I'm not sure if I projected it. Let me delete the sketch. First of all, exit. I'm going to delete this. Try it again. Uh, on that plane, I will sketch, project that circle. Now I did. Okay. And exit, add it. Let's make it longer so it comes out of the other end, just for illustration purposes. Okay, and on that face, I will sketch a concentric circle. If this is blocking me, you can hide it. Another concentric circle. This is going to be the wheel. Let's make sure it's concentric with that. This control that circle. You make it concentric. Okay. And just so that we can see that this is actually turning, I'll make a little indent here, a little circle here, exit and pad it. Okay, so that's going to be the turning wheel. So I'll make this thing maybe 4, see how it looks like. Good. Now where's the mannequin? The mannequin is in hiding. You see that? All right. So there's going to be a revolute joint there, and this is going to be a revolute joint there, and then that's pretty much it. So we go all the way to the top. First of all, let's save everything, and now we're going to apply assembly constraints. Now, obviously, in order to do that, but by the way, yeah, let's go to the uh, okay. So first of all, in the event that you want to move some of these legs and things like that for whatever reason, you're gonna have to be in the human builder. And I'm gonna do that, but for now, let's anchor the wall and create a revolute joint between these two pieces. So axis, where's the other? Zoom in, axis to axis, and another one. Let's bring this in the front. Okay. Another one, coincidence between this plane and that plane. You say okay, and this is going to become a revolution. All right. So let's go ahead and we're done here. Let me go back to the save everything. Let me go back to my human builder. For example, if you want to turn this leg, so we're going to do a what is that? Forward kinematics. You select this. Notice that this is 1 degree of freedom. That go like that. If you right click and use a different degree of freedom, you can turn it like this. Okay, so forward kinematics. Okay, good. If you want to, for example, move the head, you select this Try it again. All right. You want to turn the neck different way. Right click, a different degree of freedom, like that. Third degree of freedom. Okay, good. Now, I want this guy to put his hand on that, the palm of his hand on that wheel. So here's what I'm going to do. Look, there is a toolbar here called Mannequin Posture. And over here it says, uh, what is that? This, if you expand that, it's a reach, and it's a touch, reach position only, and reach position orientation. You click on that and you place, see, as soon as you click on that, you can take the cursor at the compass and put it there. Now, okay? So if you if you select the hand, it's going to put it up there, the palm of the hand, and put it up there. Let's do it again. Now notice that this thing can be moved to a different position, and as soon as you select this other hand, the palm of this other hand is going to place it, uh, so I select the uh, reach position orientation, you place it there, and you select the palm of that hand, and it puts it there. Now, obviously, this is not a good way, a good orientation. This is fine. There's no problem. So what we can do, use inverse kinematic to turn the wrist. So forward kinematic. You select this, and you select the wrist. That's not the one. It's a different degree of freedom that we want. Degree of freedom 2. Okay, like that. And if you want to, for example, bend the fingers, you can spend hours on these in order to make it look good. That's pretty much it. So save everything. Okay, and now we go to assembly design. Actually, not the assembly design, digital markup. I already anchored that. That's good. So we go to start digital markup, DMU kinematics, get the magic wand out, a new mechanism, auto create, we say okay, and should be one revolute joint right there. And let's make it angle driven. How about making this thing turn about 30, 50 degrees, minus 50 degrees to 50 degrees, minus 50 to 50, see what happens. Mechanism can be stimulated. So let's go ahead and see how it looks like. So this is simulation with command. Now, the problem is that those, he said, the problem is that once I put the hand on there, I have to create what is called a fixing of the palm of the hand with that rotating piece. So back to that's one thing I forgot to do. You go back to the human builder and get the paper click. And this is one way of doing it. There are other ways of doing it. Get the paper clip right there, the hand, and this, and another one on the side. Another one, the hand, and this. Notice that these green dots are created. That means these are going to be fixed together. So when the wheel turns, the hand should be turning with it. So we go back to the mu kinematic, grab this thing, and now start moving it. See that? Let's look at it from a different angle so we can see it better, perhaps. All right. By the way, when you do these, make sure that in the tools options you have activated something, and if you go to the ergonomics, where's that thing? Ergonomics design on the human builder. Make sure this is on automatic, because if it's on manual, let me put it on manual, see what happens. You see that?